Hi everybody, this is your answer key for Practice with Participles sheet number 9. It was due on Wednesday, April 29th, so hopefully you have it done by now. I'm going to go over the directions with you, and then I'm going to, in detail, go over every sentence. And I really hope that this is a video that you're all watching because it's really great review, not just for the homework that's due tomorrow on Friday, sheet number 10, but it's great review for the participle quizzes that I'm giving you next week. Okay? There's no point in doing and submitting the work if you're not going to be checking it because then you're not learning anything. So, identify the type of participle on top of each participle, and then translate the sentence. Some of them will be substantives, which we know are adjectives without nouns. So when those appear, I will point them out to you. All right, number 1. First, we read the entire sentence. Marcus cum Flavia cantante de sua vita prope arborem stat. Non iam eam audire cupit. Okay. So there is a participle in the first sentence. It's cantante. If you want to draw an arrow to the noun it's modifying and that helps you, that's fine. We know from the NT ending that it is present. I believe there was a typo on this, but then somebody pointed it out to me, so I corrected it, I think, before most of you got to it. If not, it should be cantante. Make sure it's spelled that way. There was an original typo on the first sheet, but what's written here is the correct spelling. So let's translate. Marcus, go to your verb, stands. I'm going to do the prope arborem first. So Marcus stands near the tree, and then you can go back to the Flavia part. Marcus stands near the tree with Flavia, and what is Flavia doing? Singing about her life. Oh, wonderful. The reason I put the prope arborem with stat is so that I wouldn't have to include commas. If it said Marcus stands with Flavia, comma, singing about her life, comma, near the tree, then I would need commas. This makes it flow a little bit more. So again, as we've seen from other lessons, when your participle is modifying the last word in the main clause, you don't need commas. So Flavia stands near the tree with Flavia singing about her life. If you want, you can put a comma after Flavia. Again, I'm not going to penalize you for not using commas. Just be mindful of how you use them. So Marcus stands near the tree with Flavia, singing about her life. Non iam eam audire cupit. She no longer, he, subject is he because it's Marcus. He no longer wishes to hear her. I guess she's not a good singer. A few of you might ask me, why is Sua modifying Flavia? Because Flavia is kind of introducing her own clause, right? If you think about it, she's not singing about his life. She's singing about her own life, because Sua refers to the subject of who's singing, which is Flavia, okay? I'm sure if it was a song about his life, he'd want to hear it a lot more. All right, number 2. Where is my participle? Tradita, from trado, tradere, traditi, traditus. It's modifying tela. It is a perfect passive participle. It does not have the NT, so it's not present. It does not have the UR, so it's not future. So it is perfect passive. Miles is your vocative, so it's soldier. You can put that first or last. Just know that it's singular. If it was plural, it'd be milites. So soldier, bring the weapons, comma, having been surrendered or handed over to the citadel on the hill. Good. So soldier, bring the weapons, having been handed over to the citadel in the hill. You can also do it 2 ways. You can do it this way. Actually, it should be this. Soldier, comma, bring the weapons, comma, having been surrendered or having been surrendered or having been handed over, comma, to the citadel on the hill. Or you can say this. Soldier, bring the surrendered weapons to the citadel on the hill. Okay, number 3, my participle. Where is it? Sedeo, incaro, tracto, per agro, a meo fratre. Tracto is my participle. It is modifying caro. It is perfect passive because it doesn't have the NT. It doesn't have the UR. And when we go to translate it, it will make sense. So I am sitting on the cart or on the wagon, having been dragged through the field by my brother. Ooh, sounds like a fun little joyride. Number 4, secutora is the participle. It's modifying mater. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 3, I didn't tell you the tense. I told it to you, I didn't write it down. Number 3 was perfect passive participle. Number 4 has the UR, so it is the future active participle, which means mother will be doing the secutora. She will be doing that action in the future. So, mother, so you know what? Since it's nominative, I can translate it first. So, about to follow father through the city. Mother wears the shawl, or you can say pala. So I can also say this. Mother, about to follow father through the city, wears the pala, or wears the shawl. Because when married women went out in public, they were supposed to wear a shawl over their head or their shoulders to show that they were married. All right, number 5. Conspexi publium itorum ad basilicam sine me. Itorum is modifying publium. It is the future of eo ire, which is to go. I caught sight of Publius about to go to the law court without me. We'll learn more about what a basilica is later in the year. Number 6, bibulus morans domi rem publicam non ruxit. It's not to die because there's not an I in it. So morans is nominative singular. It is present active participle. NS stands for nominative singular in the present active participle. That is sloppy. It means to delay or to stay. And if you know the story about Bibulus, which you do because I've told you several times, you know that Bibulus stayed at home because Caesar essentially threatened him to stay there during his consulship. So Bibulus, staying at home, locative, did not rule the republic. Or you can say, staying at home, Bibulus did not rule the republic. Okay, and then I think we're up to the last. We have a whole bunch more. Sorry. Okay, number 7. Ductus is my participle. It's modifying rex. Let's see. Ooh, and there's another one. There's nakata. We have 2 here. And both of these are perfect passive participles. Okay? So we have 2 of those. So let's translate. I like this one. This is the real high school sentence. Having been led to the city, comma, the king will visit the altar of Juno, or you can say, we'll visit Juno's altar, and will give to the goddess, or you can say, we'll give the goddess many small animals having been killed by the slaves. Yep. And will give the goddess many small animals having been killed by the slaves. Yep. So some sacrificial animals. Okay. Number 8, interfecti. I had a typo, but I fixed it. No, I fixed it on class. I'm just not here. This should say interfecti. But I think a lot of you figured it out because a lot of you submitted it before the correction was posted. Abilites interfecti ab ostibus, laudati erant a kiwibus. Laudati erant is the pluperfect passive verb. This is the perfect passive participle. This is the verb because it has a form of some. Okay, so let's translate. The soldiers, comma, having been killed by the enemies, had been praised by the citizens. Or you can say, having been killed by the enemies, the soldiers had been praised by the citizens. Okay. Number 9 is a substantive. Libera is the command. Koptos is perfect passive participle, and it's not modifying anything, so it's by itself. Because it's os, you can supply the word men or people. So take the imperative libera, which means free. So free the captured people or free the captured men, leader. You can also just say free the captured. Number 10, servatum's my participle. It's modifying urbem. Let's translate. So the enemies were not able. It's not pluperfect because it's pot plus eram, eras, erat. So it's imperfect. If it were pluperfect, there would be a U. Remember, When there's a you in irregular verbs, that means you are perfect, okay, or a perfect tense. So the enemies were not able to attack the city, and why not? Because beforehand the city was protected by many guards. So the enemies were not able to attack the city, comma. You can say protected by many guards or having been protected by many guards. Good. Number 11, Coptum modifies porcum. Oh, this was perfect passive participle, and this is perfect passive participle. There's a reason why I have so many perfect passive participles on the quiz I'm posting tomorrow. The first quiz focuses on perfect passive participles, the second quiz on present active participles, and then the week after you'll get a quiz on all three. So let's translate. The cook was, we know that occupation by now is a cook. So the cook, don't call him a chef, the cook was preparing the pig having been captured by the farmer in the forest. Delicious. And then finally, number 12, trahente goes with fratre, and that's the only one that we have. So, I was walking with your brother, dragging the cart of grain through the field. If you could, by the way, because it has the NT in it, we know it's the present active participle. If you can do this worksheet, you can do the quizzes I'm posting next week. It's really that simple. If you are having a hard time with participles or you've been behind on participles, you need to get in touch with me so I can help you get caught up, or so I can help you understand what's not there. This way you can understand participles. It's not going to be a unit we're going to end and be done with. We're going to be doing participles for the rest of the year. All right, so because we'll be doing translations that contain participles for the rest of the year. So make sure that you are knowing how to do your participles.